audience expecting there this evening?
I think they can expect to be moved and enchanted and transported to a world unlike their own.
Tell me a little bit about why you wanted to get involved with this project. What was it about these characters, this story?
Well, Daphne seemed like a very fascinating character to me. I knew that in Simon Curtis's hands should be handled perfectly, and it was an amazing script and just a time period that I'd never explored. I never knew any of the origins to the Winnie the Pooh stories. There was just so much there, but more than anything, when you read a really good script, you know you have to do it.
It's quite an emotional story. What can the audience expect coming away with? A few tears, perhaps?
Maybe a few tears. Yeah, I've heard we've made quite a few grown men cry. So if you're a grown man, I guess you'll cry.
Finally, just tell me a little bit about working with Donal.
Donal's the best, like the greatest guy in the world. I've done 3 films with him now, and I just want to keep working with him forever.
Oh, thank you.
It's a bit cold. My God,
this is not.
I keep being like, oh,
Yeah.
not the day for a summer dress.
I just wanted to ask really quickly. Obviously, now that you've won all these amazing awards and stuff, do you find it quite overwhelming? Do you find it quite difficult to choose your next projects? Because obviously, everything you've been in has been so. Does it make it even more tricky?
Yeah, and look, there are going to be films that seem amazing on the script and don't translate on screen for whatever reason. Like, it's all part and parcel, and no one's immune to it. It's just sometimes the roll of the dice. So those ones will come for me, and some ones I've done in the past have been more successful than others, but I enjoy the journey more than the end result. So for me, every film, I would never regret any film I've been a part of. I've had such an amazing experience on all of them that I only have amazing fond memories.
That's great.
Now you've done some like sexy roles, but you've done a mixture of more serious parts. Is that like a conscious decision?
You can do sexy and serious at the same time too.
Right.
But yeah, no, it's fun. I think it's. When I think of all the women I know in my life, and no one is just one thing. I don't have my sexy friend. I don't have my, serious friend. I don't have my funny friend. I mean, they all have this amazing array of characteristics, and it's kind of fun to play characters keeping that in mind and realizing that, okay, they may be this, but they may also be something that's totally contradictory. I think as women, we have like contradicting opinions and characteristics all the time, and yeah, I always want to bring that across on screen.
Do you think in Hollywood sometimes beautiful actresses like yourself people try and pigeonhole you as sort of like a sexy actress or something like that?
It's not so much about that. I think what people do, or the mistake people sometimes make, is to simplify the supporting characters and to have the protagonist as a really complicated, interesting character. And previously that's mainly been male characters, but it's really changing now.
Yes.
And then the supporting roles are simplified so that the story can be more clear and you can stay on track with the person, the protagonist of the story. But what I think is so different about Goodbye Christopher Robin is that the way Frank wrote Daphne and wrote all the supporting characters, that none of them were simple. She was as complicated as he was, and it actually enhances the story, I think, to add those layers to the supporting characters. So I think it's not so much about pigeonholing, but about simplifying supporting roles. Yeah.
Oh, there's also.
You guys are all so nice. No, you go. No, you go.
No, there's also now, especially with actresses in Hollywood and around the world, this seems to be a camaraderie.
Yeah.
In terms of you guys getting together for to talk about
Yep.
issues like
Wow.
the gender pay gap.
Yeah.
That's never happened before. And
Yeah,
so
well,
you
maybe not in
probably pitch-
Hollywood, but
Yeah.
but no, definitely.
That's
I love that.
important.
I love the camaraderie, and I love working with other. I feel like maybe a year ago, I kind of said to my team, like, I need to work with another actress my age. I love the male co-stars I work with. I hang out with girls my age all the time. Like,
Yes.
I need to do that on screen as
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
And I just had the pleasure of working with Saoirse Ronan in the last film, who is like the most boss actor there is, and just a gem of a human being. And it was just amazing. It was such a good experience.
Do you think the conversation now started and it's more open to women demanding equal pay in Hollywood now?
Yeah, no, I think the conversation is very prevalent, and I think the male actors are really getting on board with it too, which is the best thing. We've got to do it all together. Yeah.
Okay, thanks.